Tori Roloff bashed after TikTok ban lifted. Why? Little people, big world alum Tori Roloff had something to say about the TikTok ban being suspended by President Donald Trump on his inauguration day. TLC fans bashed her for it. Read on to find out why they did that. Tori Roloff has over 2 million IG followers. Little people, big world fans send a lot of criticism the way of Zach Roloff and his wife. A bit like Janelle Evans, some people wonder why she did so well with followers. Over 2 million followers doesn't mean they are all there for love and joy. Lots of them are there because they fall into the critic category. TLC fans used to like Tori Roloff a lot. However, when she and Zach fell out with Matt Roloff over the land, he refused to let them take over. Many folks turned against them. These days, like Audrey and Jeremy Roloff, they don't seem to do much apart from using their kids for clicks on social media. Does that make Tori an influencer? Tori Roloff gets bashed for TikTok post. Little people, big world fans saw that many people who use TikTok stood to lose their income. Tori is not active on the site, but she had something to say about it. In her post where she posted a funny face. Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Helen. Hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel. TLC fans don't consider Tori an influencer. Tori Roloff, TLC fans argue, really isn't an influencer. By that, they mean she wouldn't have been one if little people, big world never happened to her. And many TikTok influencers had to build up their following by delivering exceptional content. Jinger Duggar discusses surprising first hangout with friend Tori Roloff. 3 minutes. Jinger Duggar and Tori Roloff are friends and have even been known to hang out. Jinger has delved into everything from how reality TV impacted her life to how cult rules prevented her from learning to swim as a child. Now, she's delving into her friendship with little people, big world alum Tori Roloff. The two only hung out in person very recently, but Jinger opened up about what they did together. And you know, they actually have a lot in common. As far back as 2018, fans were doing double takes over the apparent friendship between Jinger Duggar and Tori Roloff. Then, in early January 2025, the two TLC alums finally met in person. Finally, we meet in person. Tori announced on her Instagram story. Jinger shared the same news. It was the best having you all here. Neither the Vulas nor the Roloffs opted to share details from their hangout. Their social media posts implied that Tori and Zach had traveled to California to see them, rather than the other way around. Some fans were hopeful that Tori and Zach might have been Jinger and Jeremy podcast guests. As you may be aware, listeners have been hounding Jinger for podcast guests. As you can see in the lengthy Jinger and Jeremy podcast episode above, Jinger's latest episode saw her delving into her experience as a reality star. She discussed the experience of meeting other TLC stars, including the cast of the infamous 90 Day Fiancé franchise. It was jarring for her to realize that these extremely unusual people were on the same network that she was, and to realize that viewers saw her family as strange or even stranger. It's because she grew up in a cult. Jinger also touched upon how some of the same production crews who filmed 19 Kids and Counting and Then Counting On also worked filming other families for TLC. Then, Jinger said something when touching upon the experience of watching shows and meeting actors, and how it compares to reality stardom. I actually went with my friend recently, Victoria. She surprised me with tickets to go see the Gilmore Girls. Said it sounds like they went together. Given that Jinger and Tori recently hung out in person, it seems likely that she's referring to Tori Roloff when she says Victoria. On the surface, you'd think that most members of the Duggar family would have more in common with, say, Audrey Roloff than with Tori. Audrey has a social agenda and has not been shy about it, and it's fairly compatible with the Duggar cult. But not all Duggars are the same. Audrey and Jeremy Roloff chose a hard life, a farming life for themselves and their children. Jinger and Jeremy moved to Los Angeles. Tori and Zach also moved away from the family homestead. It's no real surprise that Jinger and Tori formed this friendship. What's remarkable is that two busy moms found the time to hang out in person. lpbw. Matt Roloff accused of being Kobe Brown's brother. Matt Roloff was recently accused of being Kobe Brown's brother online by commenters. So, why was Matt Roloff recently accused of being a relative of the controversial Sister Wives celeb? And what did people say about it? Little People Big World. Matt Roloff was the only one who wanted to continue TLC show. As Little People Big World fans keeping up with current updates know, the TLC show was finally canceled after 25 seasons on the air. The family show debuted all the way back in 2006, and running until 2024 is certainly nothing to scoff at. Longevity on television is something that is not a common trait, regardless of the style of show. In the reality television space alone, lasting for 25 seasons is absolutely a worthy accomplishment, despite many people getting sick of the Roloffs over the years. It turns out, Matt Roloff was the only family member who wanted to keep filming the program. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff quitting the show ended up being the catalyst to spell the end after many years on the air. lpbw. Matt Roloff shares funny update online. With Little People Big World no longer on the air, many people are wondering what Matt Roloff is up to now that there isn't a TLC film crew following him around, as well as how he is choosing to spend his time. Recently, Matt used a filter to show himself with long, curly hair and on a beach somewhere. Matt has always had a sense of humor, and now that he has more time on his hands, he seems to be able to express that sense of humor even more. While many commenters have a bone to pick with Matt over the way he chose to do some things, and even though people don't always agree with him, many people still follow him and keep up with everything that he has going on. Think Matt is related to Kobe Brown. Based on this recent social media update from Matt Roloff, showing off long, curly hair, a good number of people came out and said that Matt looks a lot like Kobe Brown from Sister Wives. In fact, many commenters say that the two men could be brothers. After getting married in 2014, the couple welcomed their first child together, daughter Ember Jean, in 2017. Their family grew again with the addition of their first son, Bo James, in 2020, and their second son, Radley Knight, in 2021. Jeremy and Audrey's fourth child, daughter Mirabella, arrived in 2024. Since leaving reality television in 2018, the couple have been busy pursuing personal ambitions and parenting their 4 children. While Audrey has said there are challenging moments, she also opened up on Instagram in May 2023 about the joy she feels when spending time with her family. Having kids ages 3+ has been so fun for Jeremy and I because we both have always had a passion for preserving childhood, she wrote. Since becoming parents, we have longed for the days of giving our kids a magical childhood full of play, time in nature, building and creating, working together, being together and learning by doing. Here's everything to know about Jeremy Roloff's kids, Ember, Bode, Radley, and Mirabella. Jeremy and Audrey welcomed their first child, Ember Jean Roloff, on September 10, 2017, weighing 7 oz, 13 ounces. In a video posted to TLC's YouTube channel almost a month after her birth, the couple said they fell in love around campfires, which inspired their firstborn's name. Campfires and embers had a lot of significance for our relationship, Audrey said. And we just love the name. It's beautiful, short, clean, unique, Jeremy added. For her 6th birthday in September 2023, Audrey posted pictures on Instagram to celebrate her daughter. She is joyful, creative, fun, resourceful, smart, compassionate, helpful, thoughtful, kind, and always looking out for anyone who might feel left out. She captioned snaps of Ember's birthday party. I adore her and it's one of the greatest joys of my life to be her mom.